Hey, you guys. Okay, so this is the thing. Um, I want to try something new here. I want to do, because I have a lot of these to actually do. So I want to do a Ask James live, and I'm going to go ahead and actually go right into the letter, and I'll read the letter off to you guys, and we will get started. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do an Ask James live and see how this goes. Just something new, something to try out. Okay, so here we go, you guys. I see you guys coming in. Hey, everybody. Hey, how you guys doing? Hey, hey, hey. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull the letter. I'm going to begin to read the letter, and then we're going to go ahead and do this Ask James live and in living color. Child. Let's see how this goes, you all. All right, I'm glad I got you all here for support as well. We're going to see how this goes. All right, here we go. Hey, James. First of all, I want to say that I love your channel. I enjoy the content that you share, and I look forward to watching your videos. Sorry if this is a little long, but I want to try to give you as much detail as possible. So here it goes. I'm writing you because I need some advice on my current situation. I was dating a guy for almost 3 years. In the beginning, everything was fine, and we actually made plans to get engaged and move in together. He says that he is in love with me and he doesn't want to be with anyone else but me. I broke up with him 9 months ago because his behavior towards me wasn't good at all. We argued a lot. The arguments would actually cause me a lot of stress. He would want to know where I was going, who I was with, constantly asking me to send him my location. On top of that, he would call my phone while I'm at work, studying, or sleeping. He wanted to know everything. He would be the one to start these arguments. He could never explain to me what made him angry, and as long as I was doing what he felt I should be doing in the relationship, everything would be fine. When I would try to explain that what he was doing was hurting me, it was almost like he wasn't listening at all to anything I had to say. My social life was cut short to the point that the small group of people I was associating with, I didn't hang out with them anymore. Sometimes I felt like he would actually talk down to me and be very condensing towards me. In February, we started back communicating and everything was going fine. He told me that he understood why I broke up with him and that he had changed. I was actually considering on us becoming a couple again. But then things changed back to how they were. He started an argument with me concerning social media, and then while we were out, I ran into some of my friends and they invited me to hang out with some of our friends that we know. After that, his attitude changed toward me. Before I went out, he started an argument about me hanging out. It was like the same arguments that we used to have. We have argued for 2 straight days. Okay. I feel like I have suffered emotional abuse from him. He's never hit me or called me out of my name, but it's extreme emotional distress. I would like, mm-mm, wait a minute. We'll have to figure this part out. I would like I almost had to walk on eggshells to keep the conflict. Okay, it was like I almost had to walk on eggshells to keep the conflict down. It's a typo. It's okay. Um, keep going. I do love him and care about him, but I do feel like I gave him a second chance, and now it has backfired in my face. It's like the time we were separated, he made no progress in trying to change. I want to know if I'm wrong for giving him another chance. Do you believe he had any intention on changing? And what would you do? What would the best way to get out of this situation? What would be the best way to get out of this situation? Thank you in advance for your opinion. Of course, you know I don't read names. Um, okay, there's a lot. This is very simple, actually, because you actually know you know the answers yourself to this, and maybe you just need me to say it, and I have no problem saying it. Um, and there's a lot, and I see you guys all talking and chatting. I see it, so this is great because all of these things are actually going to be there. So whenever, and this is a female, so whenever she actually gets to, if she's actually here or she gets to rewatch this, she'll get to see what you guys have to say as well, and we'll explore some of that as well. Before I even answer, Michelle's daughter actually did a super chat. Thank you, Michelle's daughter, and hugs and kisses right back at you, baby. Okay, so here's the thing. The one thing that is not in this letter, as long as it is, that I wish you had put in this letter is you two's age. I wish you would have told me your ages, and not so much your ages, but the difference in your age. Who's older in this relationship? Is it him or you? Because one thing that I'm seeing here, he is a very controlling person. He's a controlling person. He's not going to change. He's not going to change. And answer to the one part of the question, absolutely not. Did he try to change in the time that you all were separated? And yeah, absolutely. Like I'm saying, he sounds older. Exactly. He sounds older. And I say this all the time about older men being just older people in general, because this could be male on male, female male, or whatever, just in general. My experience has been that older people tend to want to raise the younger person to their hand. And this is definitely one of those situations. He wants you to be what and how he chooses for you to be. And he's not going to settle for anything else. You've actually gone all the way out of the realm of even being with him. You know what I mean? You broke up for months. And then you came back, and all he did was put up a good front for you to get you back, to get you comfortable. And then he went right back to his bullshit. And that's what he's going to continue to do because that's who he is. He's controlling. Controlling people don't change. They don't. They are that. They are, and it's probably not just these little situations. If you really break it down, there's probably other situations where he tries to control you that are probably small things that you haven't even really paid attention to. You know what I mean? Yes, I see it insecure. Yes, indeed, Rita, where he's saying, you know, all of this need to know where you are and all of this, you need to be in contact with me 9,000 times a day. And all. That's all insecurity. That's all insecurity. That's all control. And all of it is toxic. None of that is healthy. The one thing you actually said in this letter that was 1,000% proper: emotional distress and emotional abuse. This is exactly both of those things. Yes, fuck shit. Yes, indeed, baby. Fuck shit. It's definitely, it can be damaging to you, and over a period of time, you'll start to try to probably make you hate him. He'll probably make you hate him. Really, bitch. Hey, darling, how are you? But yeah, this is what it is. The easiest way to get out of this is to get out of it. Ain't no ifs, ands, and buts about it. Ain't no round and round. Ain't no nice, easy way to take your ass and like you transition back to him. Transition right on back up out of here with him. Just leave him alone. Leave him alone. He's not good for you. He's not good for you because you're not a person. There's somebody out there, because there's somebody for everybody. So there's somebody out there who are okay with this kind of stuff and that can actually live this type of life. Obviously, it's not you. It's not you. So yeah, you need to just back out the way that you backed out originally, but this time, stay your ass out. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. He's not, and you weren't wrong for giving him another chance. You know, the heart wants what the heart wants. You probably really do like him. You know what I mean? And it's not to say that you don't hate people for how they are or who they are. You just have to learn how to deal with them. And he needs a good letting alone. Y'all are not, he's not for you. He's not the man for you. He's not. He's not. And at some point, you'll resent everything about this. And you talk about a backfire, girl, don't you dare swap the nuptials with this fool, honey. Leave that mess alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. And yeah, and I can't even imagine where it would go, because if you would continue on, no, he's not calling you names now. He's not hitting you and things like that now. But where does it go? When you get to the point, because once you start to resent him and you're going to start to not like him, then you're not going to listen to him. And then once you're not listening to him, and then y'all are joined at the hip down at the courthouse, then where do we go? Where do we go? We're going to push into bad behavior. Leave. Leave now. Leave this alone. Let this go. Maybe y'all could just be friends, you know what I mean? And maybe y'all won't be able to, but y'all definitely will not be able to be lovers and be a couple. Yeah. And once you marry him, yes, absolutely, it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse, because anybody that's this controlling and you're not married to him, once you marry him, he's going to feel like he owns you. And girl, you're going to be in a world of trouble, honey. Leave that shit alone. That's all I have for that. As I said, whenever you go back into the playback and all of that, you'll be able to see a lot of what our other folks have actually said in these comments down here. And we basically are all pretty much on the same page. Let's see. Miss Kimmy said, James, you're absolutely right. And I don't think she even needs to be his friend. Fair enough. The Pink Room TV said, yeah, that's what I said. I just said. Let's see. Tell her to get herself a young boy and have some fun. All right now. And that's Essence. S. Yes, indeed. Ain't nothing wrong with a little fun with a young little piece, honey. Miss Therese said, throw some hot grits on him and that'll fix him up. Don't throw hot grits. Don't listen to Therese. Shut up, Therese. Stop that. Don't throw hot grits on the man. Leave the man alone. If you marry him now, I promise you within 8 months, you're going to want to throw hot grits on him. But don't do it, girl. Don't throw my grits on him, child. That's some Tyler Perry movie shit. They throw your ass in jail for that. Don't you throw the grits on that man, child. Tiny Whiny, hey, baby. Lord have mercy, grit bowl. You all ain't right. You all aren't right. Throw the whole man away, girl. Absolutely. Don't do it. Faye Knight say don't do it. Miss Carmen's World's here. Hey, Miss Carmen. Let's see that Al Green's with the Al Green with those grits. Absolutely. Creator Sister's here too. I seen her pop up as I was going. Hi, baby. How are you? Do we have another Ash James? No, I only pulled the one, babe. I pulled one. You know, and that's the one thing I do, Rita. As far as the Ash Jameses, I would never do multiples together. And I'll tell you why. And I know a lot of people actually do that. Hey, James, how you been? I am good, Miss Victoria. I'll tell you why I don't do that. And I just don't think it's right, because each one of these letters is a letter that somebody wrote me specifically. So I think that each letter deserves their own video that is really just about them. It is just their moment. It's, they took out a moment to actually share with me. And I think that, whenever I sit down to do a video, whether I do something live or however I do it, whatever that moment in time is actually their moment that I'm actually giving them. So that's why I won't pair up, multiple Ash Jameses in one video. That's kind of why I do that, but that's just my thing. Thanks. It makes sense to me. That makes sense to me. You know how I feel about you guys, child. None of you all are the same. Every last person is different. Y'all are all different, and all your situations are different. And the way you feel about me is all different. It is what it is. So I think it's very personal to actually want to bare your soul to me in these small ways. So, but that's that. I appreciate it. And that's kind of where I'm going to cut that. I'm going to cut this here, and then, we'll edit. We won't continue. I'm not going to cut off my live. I'll keep talking. We're going to stay on. I'm probably stay on with you all for about maybe 30 minutes, because I got to get up in the morning. But when this video goes for playback, I will edit our conversation from here into something different. So that all of that Ask James stuff will stay by itself. Um, let's see. Word on the streets, she got fired. Y'all must be talking about Sheree. Yeah, I heard that. Hey, James Love from Australia. Hey, Christina Holloway. How are you, darling? What do you think about Sheree being fired? Good riddance. Good riddance, Miss Sheree. See you, girl. Bye, bitch. Is you fired, whore? That's how I feel about it. Y'all know Sheree got on my nerves. Hey, James, my man, don't get out of prison until 2022. Should I wait? Asking for a friend. Sheree, you being shady, Raven. She might as well. She ain't got nothing else to do. She'll have another thing to do, honey. And she been waiting all this time. Hey, James from Little Rock, Arkansas. Hey, what does Sheree do to get fired? I have no idea. Now, that's the part of the story that I didn't get. How's she going to keep up the payments on that furniture? Child, maybe she'll be down to the IKEA like she had accused Cynthia of doing. Getting some replacement when they come to pick that shit up. She going to lose that house. Oof. What's going to happen to the chateau? I have no idea. That's for Virginia checking in with love to you. Thank you, Miss Nicole. Her man will pay. Chop with what? With what? License plate? Payments? That's 17 cents an hour? Not going to happen. Hey, Cautious Taylor. Yeah, I went to I just came in not too long ago. That's why I was actually still up. Oh, let's see. Renner Center will be knocking on her door Wednesday at 9 a.m., y'all. Hey, James Love from Dubai. Is it still in her mom's name? You know what? Probably, Corby. I haven't heard anything different, so probably. Hey, from Nola. Hey, Miss Coco. Tyrone's going to pay with Roman noodles, child. What time is it where you are, James? Mitchie, it's 3 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock a.m. 3 o'clock. Do you have a favorite for this drag race? Monk Chip, it is I am liking Mayhem. Mayhem Miller. Yep, I'm liking Mayhem. Baby, that little feathered gown was too damn bad. They was trying it with her, but that feather gown was bad. I had to do my review. I'll be posting my review tomorrow. Did you hear about Contessa and Darnell Jones' mama faking on Married to Madison? I didn't hear anything, but that wouldn't surprise me. She was so over the top. Let's see. Hey, James and everyone from Phoenix. I don't watch Hustle and Soul. Hey, but from Detroit. Hey, Simone. Yeah, I don't watch Hustle and Flow. I don't. Oh, and let me say this about the quad. The quad. Listen. I never did talk about Fabulous and Emily. So enough other people have talked about it. There's nothing to talk about. Keep your goddamn hands off of people's daughters. The quad. I had like 3 episodes of the quad, and I was going to go in and get all caught up with them. Michigan in the house left from Grand Rapids. Hey, Monique. Yeah, I was going to go in and get caught up. I watched them all, and the 2 episodes ago, they made me hate Cedric. 1 episode ago, they made me hate Cedric's mother. And the finale sucked. It sucked. I hate where the program went, so no need to ask anymore. I'm not gonna do the reviews for it. I'm just not even gonna get on tape and relive all that. I was very disappointed, and I really like the show. I like the show. I like where it's been. I enjoyed my time with it for 2 seasons. Those last 3 episodes, no, thank you, and no, I will never do Scandal again. But they're going off anyway. They're going off anyway, so would be no need to start that up because there's not going to be a Scandal program. Oh, Michelle's daughter. I don't even mess around with moderators because the trolls. I just ignore them. And then if if we have space in our conversation, try go on and cuss them out. So that's nothing but it's the making. They are a makings of a good joke. So let them go ahead and do what they're doing because I see them. I see them right along with everybody else. I see them. And then what ends up happening is I go in and I cuss them out. See, because Glenn Hillman, he's an idiot. He's a total idiot. What he's saying doesn't make any sense. It's not funny. There's no comedic timing to it or anything like that. He's just a fucking idiot. So, yeah, exactly. Drink some arsenic water. But I don't take time sitting around trying to block them. But come on in. Come on in the room, sugar. Are you going to watch Acrimony? I went to the movies to see Acrimony the day it came out. I was not a fan. Was not a fan. It wasn't a bad movie, but it wasn't blockbuster ready either. It was very much it was perfectly suited for a Sunday afternoon on Lifetime or BET. Yeah. I can't wait for Greenleaf. I cannot wait for Greenleaf to come back. Can't wait. Hey, DT. Acrimony felt like Taraji owed Tyler Perry a favor. So, didn't it? Didn't it? I'm sitting there watching, and it seemed like you could actually see where the commercials could fit in best. Oh, isn't that nice? Look at this one, y'all. He said, "You have a face," and he can't type, but you have a face only a mother could love. Uh huh. Yeah, your mother. Like, where's she at? Get the bitch and bring her on the line. Let's talk to her. Ridiculous. Um, Greenleaf on Netflix. Oh, is it? Okay. Let's see. Hi, James Boo. Just getting off work. Caught you. Hey, baby girl couture. Okay, child. You know they was reading Miss Heavenly for talking about Mariah's mother, child. I was never above it. I'm like, we're going to talk about her, honey. Go ahead and talk about her. I didn't talk about her mother enough. It was terrible. The ending was horrible. Agreed. Yeah, yeah. That ending on Acrimony, it just happened. It was like we're watching a movie, and the next thing you know, this ending just happened. I was like, "What is that?" Hey, James, can you please email me your PO box so I can send you a copy of my new book? It made top 200 sales in the first 2 days. Oh wow, that's fabulous! It's let me see. I don't think I could type it on here. The PO box it's PO box 99432. And then that's Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 15233. But it's actually, you know what? On all of my videos, it's in the information box. So any of my videos that you see, you can click it. You can actually get it if you didn't catch it as I just blurted it out there. Hey, Miss Harajuku Barbie. Miss Harajuku Barbie just did a super chat. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Empire is confusing me. Just hang with it. Just hang with it. They do that, Latrice. Sometimes it looks like they get out it. They'll get out on you, and you be like, "What the heck?" It always comes back around. Just give them a second. Give them a second. Did you speak? Shrey being fired. I didn't. I didn't have anything to do with it. Storyline on the movie was good. Yeah, it was just kind of boy. Uncle James, have you heard of Edinburgh at Edenborn, PA? No. I know Edinburgh, but I don't know Edenborn, PA. What did you think of the Yonla Fix My Like? I didn't watch it. I haven't watched the Yonla since that first episode. I have them all DVR and I have not watched it. She who could not really going to be able to pay for that chateau. Oh no. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. James, I have been trying to super chat you and something went wrong. What about Claus? Will you review it? Yes, when Claus comes back, I'm going to jump back in, Richard. Um, I don't know what to say about the super chat thing though. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. YouTube does all kind of little stuff. There's always a little something going on. Very much a fan, Foxy Brown. That's what's it for me. Um, yeah, I will definitely be jumping back on Claus when they come back in. I'll jump right back in. Claus was good. It was my birthday a few days ago, James, but I missed your live. Oh man, I'm sorry. And you know what? The crazy part, I did a live, and it was in the last time I did live. It was in two parts. It was in two parts, and one part just disappeared. Again, one of these little YouTube things. The very first part is just gone. I'm like, well, really, y'all? Where'd it go? And then the second part is actually there, but the first part gone, gone. Have no idea how that happened. I'm like, you know what, YouTube, y'all pushing it with me. But baby girl Couture is Couture. Happy birthday, Shell. Happy birthday to you. Belated. It's belated, but happy birthday. I hope you had a great time doing whatever you did. Take another day. Take another day. What the hell? You can have another day. It's been very good. Vixen got Aquarius ass together. Yes, she did. I'll be putting out my video tomorrow. And I may actually do a separate video on that little situation because I don't know. I don't want to make my video for Drag Race too long. But that was very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. And I had a lot of mixed emotions about that. Yeah. Some parts of it I agree with her, and then some parts of it I didn't agree with her. But both of them deserve to be read. So they're both out of order anyway. Aquaria couldn't remember her name, and I have family in Inktown. Trina and Gabe were a hot mess way back in the day. James, did you know How to Get Away with Murder? Not How to Get Away with Murder, Lord. Have Nots is coming back in May. I did. I'm glad too. Our lives better to grow. Our lives better to grow a channel. Um, oh, it could work against you or for you. And I'll tell you why. Lives. Um, Live is a place where you can't hide. Okay? So you can't hide your it's constant. Oh, Renee, let me answer this. A super chat it's a donation. Super chat where you'll see, like when somebody super chats, you'll see it lights up a different color, and that's someone who has actually made a donation to the channel and to myself. Um, and then you could actually put a message in there as well, along with that. But that's what that is. That's what that little dollar sign is next to where you actually put a comment in. That's what super chat is. Live. See right there. Therese 714 did a super chat. Thank you, baby. And how it just lit up green. That's what super chat is. Hey, Queen Bianca. Okay, so here we go. This is why live can actually work. Lives, people want to get to know you and they want to spend time with you. This is why it works for me. That's why live works for me, because I use my lives solely for time to bond and chat with my people. Miss Tasha 702 did a super chat and it reads, "Sitting in love from Las Vegas to my Uncle James." Thank you so much, baby. You know, Vegas, you know, that's my favorite hangout spot, child. Yeah, live is where um, I can actually basically reach out and touch you guys and actually spend time with you. Other than that, I'm always just standing in front of a camera or sitting in front of a camera and just talking to the camera. Um, yeah. L Blunt, yes, I'm live. Yeah, but it gives me a chance to act silly and not be on script or not have to stay. You know, I could just be me and I could be all over the place. Whereas when I do reviews and stuff, I actually do stay, you know, because I take notes when I watch my little shows. I take notes and I don't do, my style of review is not a blow by blow. I'm not here so you don't have to pay the cable bill. That's not my style of reviewing. My style of reviewing is actually keying and laughing about things that stuck out to me. Yes, Nico, I have actually won a jackpot at bingo a couple of times. I've been playing for a very long time. Um, so that's what live works for me, because it's what my people had actually asked for. I didn't even want to start doing lives, and people were asking about me doing lives. So at the top of the year, I decided to start doing lives. So yes, it works for me. Yes, it has been a positive impact on my channel, because it has been a way for me and my people to bond even more than we already do. As far as, because I still read all your comments, but I don't answer them all. I don't have, there's no way I could actually answer all the comments. So live, you get another chance to actually to touch me. And for me to actually reach back out and touch you. PR Beauty 41 did a super chat. Thank you so much. It reads, "You have a heart of gold. Big hugs and kisses to you." Thank you, baby. Yeah, and it's just a chance for us to bond and share time with each other. Now, this is where the downfall about lives come. If you are fake and phony, here we go. It's getting ready to get real. Are y'all ready? Shit's getting ready to get real. If you're fake and phony, you can't hide it on a live. If you are a sideways, double talking bitch, you can't hide it on a live, because you don't have no way to edit it out. It comes across. See, you can't bullshit people up close and personal. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what is you? I watch you so I don't have to pay the damn Verizon bill. Really, bitch. But anyway, yeah, if you're fake and if you're putting on a character, because there's a lot of people who are not who they say they are on YouTube. See, if you meet me, and I've had people who have met me, like Really Bitch just met me last weekend. She just met me. And I am James 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you're not, when you start doing lives, when you start doing meet and greets and things of that nature, you may be able to pull it off at a meet and greet to be, you know, you're playing a character. You may be able to do that if you're a good actor. But when you get to a point where you are like open to meet with your people and sit down and have lunch with them, where it's not this planned out thing, chances are at some point you're going to step over your own self and step on your own toes, and people are going to see that you're a fake bitch. And live is a way that really puts that out there. I have actually been, because you know I float around and I chit chat with my folks, and I like folks, and I hang out and I watch other YouTubers, and I've seen some of my faves step over themselves and screw themselves and show their fake bitchness. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Message Fantabulous did a super chat, and it reads, "So glad to see you this evening. I'm wired from finishing a final. Whew. Please let me know if you've discussed foundations, body slimmers, etc." I have not. I have not. Not tonight. I haven't said anything about any of that good stuff. And you know what? I don't think I've ever actually really talked about body slimmers and stuff like that. I might have to do a video on that because I definitely know about that stuff. Yeah. Yeah, you gave me an idea for a video or even just a topic when we're doing our super chats. So yeah, we'll have to explore that world. James would also do good talk radio show. Oh, I would love it. It would be fun. And I've done some stuff. Like I did a vlog talk radio show, and I've done some stuff. It's fun. It's fun. Anytime I get to sit down and chat and be me, whatever side of me I'm being that day, is always a good experience for me. It's always a learning experience as well. Some YouTubers are mean bitches on the live. Yeah, because they're mean bitches in their real life, Raven, and it comes across. And they try not to, but you can't edit it out. You can't edit out a screwed up personality. You can't. And most people that are screwed up like that, they're not very good actors. So the shit ends up imploding in their face. It's like, chow, got him. They'll be sitting there looking crazy. You got me calling everyone ridiculous at work and at home. Everybody's ridiculous, honey. My favorite word, yes, chow. Ridiculous. Child, there's a lot of folks like that, honey. Let's see. Sexy Tina One, a user does lives, and I stopped watching her because of her lives. She's not a nice conscience as she tries to portray herself to be. And I don't even know. I know of her. I don't really know her. I don't. I've never actually watched her, but I've actually heard of her. I don't know anything about her, but child, is you live whore? It's just live will mess you up, and people who, and that's the funny part. If you know you ain't right, why not just stay away from it? You know what I mean? If you know you're not right, stay the hell away from it. Chase, I really hope you got my ass, James. I've been waiting for your advice. Love you. Foxy Brown, I'm sure I do. I'm behind. I'm definitely behind. I'm gonna work really hard on getting caught up. And I'm sure I got it because I haven't missed any emails. So they're stacking. I got them. I ain't throwing nobody away or nothing like that. I'm stacking, and I'm going to get my butt through the stack. I know I keep saying that, but you all know my word is born. Can you answer a question about problems with my BF, my boyfriend? Um, I can, Ella. I can give it a shot. Send it to me though. Send it to me in spillitboy at gmail .com, and make sure you title it "Hey James," and we will give it a go. Um, yeah, I'll give it a go. I've had a relationship. I've had a boyfriend or two, so I'm sure I could answer some questions. Richard Manley just figured it out. You got it together, Richard. Richard did a super chat. Thank you very much. Is Star Milan still dating Todd? I don't know those people. I don't know them. I have no idea. I don't know them. I know of them, but I don't actually know them. James, I want you on my podcast when you come to DC. Okay, not a problem. See that? See how easy that was? Wow, that was easy, wasn't it? James and me on TV, child. And it's something. Let's see. Like New York on the Queen's Court after show. Absolutely. 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 You just said a mouthful. Absolutely. Let's see. Love, why did she hey Ariel, you need your own talk show for real. I know it would be lit. I would love that, Nicole. I think I would have a good time with a talk show. Some of them are straight up fake. Yeah, I mean, there's screwballs in every business. Just check it in, James. All right now. Who is Darius? I don't know who this Darius person is. And which I don't know nothing about King JJ. But watch down. I'm just going to say, watch him. Just watch Justin. If you watch Justin, he talks about, he talks freely about his dating life and stuff like that. So you have to actually catch his, whenever he does his Wasted Wednesdays and stuff. A lot of those things is where he speaks about his own personal stuff. So try catching his Wasted Wednesdays. I'm sure he'll go back to doing them. And that's probably where you could get answers to those questions. I don't really know who Darius is, and I'm taking that must be somebody that he dated and has talked about, because I've had that question a couple times. But I have no idea if he's actually dating that person. I haven't heard him talking about dating anybody in a while. Keep hearing him crying about not being able to date. So I don't know. But yeah, just check out his Wasted Wednesdays. And I'm sure he'll probably cover that. Let's see. Plus, a lot of people don't have personal. Yeah, we got some of them drier than a goddamn graham cracker, honey. We got some of that money. Some people need to be able to edit, child. Badly. Good morning, Miss Denise. Did that work, James? I love you, man. It absolutely it did work. Thank you very much, Mr. Manley. I appreciate that. James, have you seen that begging ass lady at Big? I did. I did. That whore's always there begging and walking. She always walking the floor. She is such a damn mess. Such a mess. Such a mess. Long she's not begging me because I don't want to hear nothing from her. Let's see. JJ shaded the reading rainbow on his last video. God, he irks me. Oh, it's okay, baby. That's why we're the reading rainbow. So that kind of comes along with the territory. And he just wants to be our friend. That's all. It's okay. If he asks properly, maybe we'll let him be our friend. That's it. Tavon. What are you saying here? Welcome from the night. You know, you are a hot mess. What did JJ say? I don't know. I missed it. I love the you do you makeup. Slay. I know what you meant. I know what you mean. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much, Miss Julie. I got a look that I want to pull off. You know, I got a whole bunch of stuff from my ladies, Miss Carmen's World and Creator Sis. They sent me some stuff to play in. So I got a look that I want to try to pull off. So keep your eyes and ears open, honey. I'll be up in Geek Channel I'll be playing in my new stuff that I got. How you like Drag Race last night? I loved it. I really did. I enjoyed it because the week before was a little trying. Baby, them feathers, I lived. They did this whole challenge, and their runway they had to do dresses or whatever it was made out of feathers. You know, I live for a feather and a rhinestone and a bead. Baby, I was in my little space. I was getting my absolute life. So you do makeup, so give great advice. Can you do hair too? I am licensed, TNT Bandit. I'm a licensed cosmetologist. Your ultimate business. I always say that. I say that with pride. My chest stuck out when I say I am the job. I am. I am my job. Is Sean Bradley still reviewing Married to Medicine? Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. He is always crying about his dating life. I thought he was going to need your black veil. Child, cut it out. I haven't had that veil on in a while. The begging bingo lady sounds like a crackhead. Absolutely, that's exactly what she is. She's a recovering addict. She is. She's somebody that used to be out in them streets. She got that whole little gambit going. Your makeup is always beat to the gods, James. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, darling. Child, you know he is really, bitch. That child is miserable. He can't leave. He can't leave because remember, my face was something was wrong with my face. Like nobody liked my face except for his mom. So he must have some of them same genes because he seeing he can't get away from it. It must be doing something for him too. It's all right, boo. James, do you watch Jessica Kohiner? Not anymore. I used to watch her. I watch and I'll take that back. Jessica's. I watched her when she was Jacob. Because there's a definite difference between Jessica and Jacob. And I don't have a problem with either. Me and Jessica had a little run in a little bit. And it happened to, I did an Ask James. And I guess it stepped on her toes a little bit. So I'm not her favorite person. So it just kind of is what it is. But I enjoyed Jacob Kohinoor. I don't have a problem with Jessica. She's just not my judge. Um, so no, I don't really mess with her too much. But yeah, she got a good thing going on over there. You know, she has a good thing going on over there. And I wasn't trying to, have it out with her. I just got a question, and that's what I do. I answer questions. So she got stepped on in the question. She kind of was out of order, and you know me. If you're out of order, I'm going to say you're out of order, and I expect her to do the same thing. If I do or say something that's out of order, I have no problem with her saying that I'm out of order. So, but whatever. So no, I don't really mess with Miss Kohinoor, but yeah, I did watch her a lot when she was Jacob. James, where are you from? I am from Pittsburgh, Tammy, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. You thought the feathers were a mess, Miss Beverly? Really? Oh, I loved it. And I loved most of the looks. I didn't like them all, but I loved most of them. James, are you going to review Braxton? No, not at all, Ariel. Not at all. Eureka's runway was everything. Girl, all that black, honey, please. Please, 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 please. That big bitch was done. That big bitch was done. She was giving me crow. She was giving the crow, honey. She was real dark and demonic. Makeup was bad. I was like, okay, Miss Eureka, come on now. Lots better this week than she was the week before. Hey, James, good to see you. I just had the worst nightmare. Oh, wow. Low end 57. That's miserable. Glad I could take your mind off of it, though, because that's not no good place to be. Thank you for the live info. I'm targeted to the YouTube party. Started my channel last year, and I'm nervous about the monetization rules. I only have 10 subs. Child, don't even worry about that. Don't worry about those monetization rules. Don't worry about how many subs you have. Go do you, Latrice. That's the main thing. Go do you and get comfortable doing you. Whatever that you is, start getting comfortable doing that. You could tweak it, for the, what I mean? You can tweak it for the tube later. But the most important thing is to go start being comfortable being you and see where you fit in at. See what is yours. See what is your lane. You know what I mean? That's what's important. I bet people hate being around. Well, you know what, country road. It's $250 normal for bridal makeup. That's not, yeah, that ain't that, yeah, that could be all right. Just depends on what you're getting done and stuff. I can see that. Are they actually going to be with you during the day, or are they just busting your face down before the ceremony starts? And that, or are they going to be around? Because for 250, I want you to be around. I want you to be around at least until I get my pictures done. Did you review Beauty Bar? I'm not done, Teresa. I still have about 20 minutes of Beauty Bar to watch. And then it'll be up tomorrow, though. It'll be up tomorrow. Oh, you just said the child's voice that irritates you. She ain't for everybody. She's interesting. She's interesting. And your words, if you don't sit your goddamn ass down. I went right into it too, didn't I? Grit the teeth and the whole nine. Because that's how it be. And I know just who you're talking about, Richard. That's exactly what he needed to do. If you don't go sit your goddamn ass down. And the bad part, let's see. Nah, I was going to give a comment. I was going to say, kind of look kind of cute, but no, he don't. He looks just as ridiculous. Oh, ridiculous ass fool. Get them toes. Oh my God, Jessica was born a boy. I really didn't know that. I love it. Go Jessica. Yeah, she's trans now. She's a trans woman. Yeah, she's a trans woman now. Hi James, how late am I? Oh, it's Ismail. Hey, what's going on? Did you talk about RuPaul's episode 3 yet? Not I didn't go into too much detail. Ismail, I actually because I'm going to do the video tomorrow. My video will be uploaded tomorrow. I just talked about a few little things, but nothing too major. I don't really want to go all into it. It's going to be in my review tomorrow. In the nightmare, I have full meltdown. The bus that had my stuff left me. I woke up sniffling and crying. Scary. Child, and where were you, honey? Where did the bus leave you off at, child? That probably was really horrible. A horrible feeling. Because to be left somewhere, period, is ugly. That's, yeah. Grits for Glenn. Okay, now I might would go for some grits for Glenn. And I don't even know if I would go for grits for Glenn. I'll probably just go for the hot pot for Glenn. Know what I mean? Ping. Yeah. That part. It's a shame how miserable some people are. No life at all. Little boy in his mama's basement. It's bad too, isn't it? Oh, Rita, no, you didn't, honey. Ain't nobody said nothing about them two folks, honey. Who said that? Who said that? My cousin called me the other day and asked if she could come by, and I was like, come through cooking. And she was like, where in the world did he get that from? I said, ask James, honey. Yes. Come on through cooking. Child, you was clowning. Your cousin really probably thought you was crazy, child. Oh, gosh. Love from New Orleans. Hey, Wilford. Thank you so much for being on the line, baby. I love the Tweety Bird feather dress. Wasn't that interesting? It was interesting. At first, I looked, I said, what is this mess? But then when she stood there with her hands, I said, I got it. I get it. It was very creative. Very creative. Now, the color right away made you look at it. Chop, them big, beautiful yellow feathers made you look at it. But then I was just kind of like, what is this clown shit going on? But when she stood still, you get it. I love this runway. Last week's was trash. Last week's episode, period, was trash. And that was supposed to be their best. This was the best for them. Child, some of them gowns were, oof. I said, oh, y'all better get out of here, honey. Y'all doing it, honey. The Braxtons suck. They remind me of something tired, fake, and messy. I absolutely love RuPaul's drag queens are the most creative people in the world. They can be. They can be. Some of them girls on there are really, really good. Hey James, you in these streets late? I am. I have a few more minutes because I'm about to crash and burn. We're at 54. I'm gonna go ahead to 55. I'm gonna roll it out at the hour, and I'm gonna get off of here because I do have to get up um, in the morning and take care of some things. Hey James, let's see. Miss Renee Robinson did a super chat. Says we love you in Eufaula, Alabama. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much. James, I'm hungry, but I can't decide what I should have. You choose for me. Oodles or noodles or pancake or a hot dog. Uh-uh. Take the hot dog out altogether. Get out of here, because that's too much to try to digest. It's too hard to try to digest a hot dog at this late part of the night. So don't have that. The pancake will be okay, but it'll be a little bit heavy. That's going to be a little bit heavy. You'll probably sleep as hell. Mess around with the pancake. Oodles and noodles, they'll be fine, but you got to throw a little cheese in them, honey. Pour that water off and throw a little cheese on it, honey. Go look up my video on what you're making, honey. I'll show you how you could do oodles and noodles with some cheese. That is just as good, honey. And you'll turn a little 10-cent meal into something real special. And it's good. It's good and light and it's all right. A little salty, a little high on the salt content, but good as hell. I'm watching DVR shows. Happy Leonard is a great show. Show and cover girl. You're welcome, Latrice. James, are you reviewing AHS new season? You know I will be. Notice you only reviewed the first episode of last season. What was last season? No. AHS last season was with the clowns. I did the whole thing. I skipped the season before that. I hated the season before that. I hated that Roanoke. But I did the whole thing. You got to go back and look. They're all there. Every last episode. Every episode. Are you usually up this late, James? I am, Victoria. I am. I'm usually up this late, but I'm usually not on live. But I do. I have a bad habit of being up at 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning. I keep vampire hours. It's something, my mother does it too. It's terrible. If I call her right now, she's probably up or might have just went to bed. My mom keeps vampire hours. But it's really not good for you. You know that? It's not. It's really not good for you. I'm new to YouTube too. And I just having fun with it. Girl, just enjoy doing it. Absolutely. And you know what? Let me take this time to plug it right here. You all have, if you like what I do, you will like Really Bitch because her candor is a lot like mine. And she does a lot of the same shows that I actually do. And she is up and coming. Child, you already know she's a damn mess because to pick the name Really Bitch, you already know she got some shit with her. So make sure you all go to her channel and click in there, subscribe, let her know that I told you to come on over there. Yeah, if you all could go do that for me because she's really sweet. She really is. So now let's go on a personal level because we actually met. We met for the first time actually last weekend. Her and a good girlfriend of hers. And she's not actually, she's learning the YouTube world. So I'm not going to say her name out here, but she's learning the YouTube world and she's learning to look out here and see what it is that we do. But I met the two of them and we spent about 5-6 hours together. Had a great time. She is a really nice soul. A really nice soul. We had a really great time. Great conversation. Had some vittles. Hung out at the casino and all of that. And she does do videos. Like I said, the whole YouTube thing. She does what I do. And I like it. So, my name is James Colwell, and I approve this message. Go over there and subscribe, honey. Subscribe to my girl, Really Bitch. And I live for that name, honey. Her name is Really Bitch. Really Bitch. Really Bitch? Yeah. Really Bitch. You need to have some damn t-shirts with that on there. That'll be real cute. You know what? Yeah, you need some t-shirts, girl, so I can get me one, so I can wear it, honey. I will post it right up. Really, bitch. Yep. That, you know what? I'm gonna call you. Yeah. Anyway, y'all, I'm babbling on. Y'all go and check out my girl, really, bitch, honey. Check out what she got going on and see she's over there. She talks good shit. She's a good shit talker. I'm over here looking for my wedding dress now. All right, now, when is the next Betty and Joan feud review? Well, Betty and Joan is over, but they're actually, it'll be back in the summer. The show itself will be back in the summer, and I believe they're actually going to be talking about Princess Diana. So keep your ears and eyes open for that. Do you watch The Office, Tavon? You know I don't. You know I don't. Why is Talia just coming out saying she's trans? Wasn't that interesting? I thought I was crazy, like I missed it and the start of the show, but I didn't miss it. They hadn't actually just came out and said that that child was trans. She's pretty though. She's pretty. Oh, I see my girl on here, Mrs. B from DC. Miles, hey baby. Love when you say sit your ass down, child. That's they be on it, Miss Lady T. They be needing to. Did you see when all the drag queens started chanting Vanjie, Miss Vanjie, Miss Van? They was shady, child, and that's what's going to go on. Miss Vanjie, that's it. That bitch that made a mark. She made a mark. Yeah, she made a mark. I like Miss Vanjie. I actually watched one of her makeup tutorials the other day, and she was really good, really interesting. She's just fun. She's just a fun person. I like her. The Netflix American version of The Office or a new show. Never watched it. When is Ash James coming back? This week? This week, sassy. But bump. I just subbed to Latrice too. Okay, good. See, now there we go. That's what's up. I have all your sayings down. I don't watch you too much, do I? That's what it's all there for, Richard. Go ahead, overload. You can have as much James as you like. As much as you like. That's the whole point. Speaking of nightmares, I used to dream of Carrie's mom chasing me down some stairs wearing a white nightgown. That's some scary ass shit. Now, see, you know what, Kelly? See, now that's where I'm gonna have to disagree with you, and that's just part of my dark side. Cause you know, I lived for Carrie's mother. That bitch was crazy. She was crazy as cat shit on a cracker. I said, child, what she said, Eddie. I can see your dirty pillows, Eddie. I said, who calls Teddy's dirty pillows? She was crazy. See, I would have got life. I would have been running for her. I'd be like, come on, bitch. When that bitch was coming down those steps and carrying on, I mean, I guess if you're kind of scary, I guess see, because I was scared of my mom. My mom was scary. You know, I like crazy shit like that. But her crazy, oh, it excites me. She crazy as a goddamn road lizard. I did a review on Carrie. I talked about that in a review. That's an old. If you put in Carrie and put in James Colwell, it'll come up. And I actually talked about don't do it tonight. Don't do it at night, Kelly. Do it in the daytime. But I talked about Carrie and the remake and all of that. Oh, the mother just got me together. They're all gonna laugh at you. They're all gonna laugh at you. I said, oh, you crazy bitch. She was a mess. And that old fried dad up here, I'd have been laughing at her. I've been laughing at her. She really wanted to get me, honey. But that's okay. And don't worry about it, Kelly. You got to control them dreams. Switch the narrative. Try to mentally switch that narrative. Because remember, she was scary coming down the steps getting that Carrie. But Carrie fucked her ass up. Just keep that in mind. Put Carrie in that dream with you. Carrie tore her mother's ass. Up. So if you get Carrie on your side, then mama can't hurt you. Tore her ass down. Did they do the Snatch Game yet? No, not yet, Miss Rita. They ain't did it yet. Tweety serving high fashions. Absolutely. The girls didn't want to show their best so early in the season. I believe that's what happened, Ken. And it didn't work out for but then you know what? I do really believe that calorie. I believe that was her best shit. And it just, it just wasn't going to get no better than that. Bring Miss Vanjie back. I would be okay with that, Miss Vanjie. Miss Vanjie. James, I do. I have no clothes on, and I'm taking but butt naked. Well, okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You ain't hurt nobody, Miss Joyce. Are you naturally a night owl? I am, Monique. I am. They need to bring Miss Vanjie back. They do. James, apparently, Miss Sheba empty house without an arm break. Was allegedly fired from her house. Well, yeah, we seen it. I seen it earlier when I was at bingo. You're going to be tired when you get up in the morning or later. I am to rest. I'm going. I'm getting ready to go off. You said hot dogs. Yeah, honey. Eat some fruit. Oh, yeah, but that's sugary, so the fruit might keep you up. Newborn finally fell off to sleep. Now I could try. All right, Miss Bailey Lane. And child, I done been there, honey. I done been there because that little Scorpio child of mine, whoa, baby, it was like he had a clock in his ass every 2 hours without fail. He was up to eat every 2 hours. That was something else, honey, for a couple of months. I was like, woo. I would trade Eureka to have Vanjie back. Oh, I would like them both. Eureka can be much. I like Eureka now. I couldn't stand her last season. I would trade Dusty Ray Bottom for Eureka. Yeah, Dusty. Ain't her name Rusty? Dusty, Rusty, whatever. See? What? Just Dusty. Dusty, yes, Dusty. Yeah, she nice, though. She reminds me of Milk, the way I used to like Milk. Yeah, that's right. Last season was Cult. That's why I got all confused, TNT, because I'm going to say, oh, no, baby, I loved Cult. I watched every piece of that. The Clowns was Freak Show. There was clowns on Cult, too, Baby Couture. It was all clowns as well. It was clowns the whole way through. The clowns actually were doing all the dirty work for the Cult. My wisdom tooth is freaking killing me. Oh, wisdom tooth, that's horrible. Vampire life isn't too bad. Then again, I'm a night shifter. Now, see, that's the thing. I could, Miss Nicole, good. Thank you. Thank you so much, Nicole. Sub to really be. Shh. Oh, guess what, honey? I'm going to go over there and see what them numbers is looking like. Really, bitch. You're going to be live, huh? I'm going to have to hit you on that phone and scream, whore, is you live, honey? With new subbies and whatnot. Look, there, Miss Victoria that subbed. Yes, honey. Yes. Child, that Vincent, that waiter was a mess. Child, we had a waiter at the casino that was right out of the Andy Griffith show, honey. He was a hot ass mess. Oh, Miss. Okay, here we go. All right, look at all this subbing. I love it. That's what's up. Good job, you guys. Thank y'all. Thank y'all in advance. Hey, Miss Shirley. I was coming in. I actually went to bingo. I went to a late bingo, Shirley. That's why I was actually just coming in. And I just jumped in and do something. I can see your dirty pillows, honey. Child, crazy ass Carrie's mammy, honey. She was a hot mess. Absolutely, Monique. I love finding new YouTubers too. Carrie, that was my movie. Yes. Yes, indeed. I thought I saw Miss Annie. Hey, Miss Annie. I gotta see your nope, not tonight. After eating these noodles, I'll for sure have a nightmare. James, you see who they add into American Horror Story? No. Wait a minute, Lieutenant. Somebody said something to me about that. And I can't remember who it is. I think I know this though. I think I know this, and I just can't. I can't think of who it was. I know I've heard before. Child, this getting old as a bitch. I'm telling you. Now I have to go look it back up. At least Sheree got that new GED. Y'all better quit. I don't smoke, Ariel. I never did. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. No smoking. I'm just curious, James. Why do you think none of the YouTube bloggers ever review the trailer for Real Housewives of Atlanta, even if it's a 5 minute video? Um, I've actually seen people do that, and me personally, I just think it's petty. It's like, why do I need you to review a trailer like I didn't see it? Well, I guess it's the same as doing the show because they're doing like a lot of speculation. So it just, I guess it depends on how it's done. It could probably be done where it would actually be interesting. But I don't feel the need. I'm not, because I don't want to make them kind of speculations from a trailer. You know what I mean? But that's probably why, because it's not anything to really work with. Because they switch everything around. They try to make it look like something that isn't, and you don't even see half of that stuff half the time. James, do you watch Todrick Hall? Have you seen his many? I I like Todrick. I've only seen bits and pieces of his new visual album. I've seen bits and pieces. I haven't seen it in its entirety. See you down to the reviews. All right, Mr. Manley. Atlanta was so funny last week. So let me get paid. Yeah, I don't watch that one. Um, Joan Collins is coming to AHS. Okay. Now, that's not what I heard. But that is, oh, I'm excited. Because Joan gives it. Joan gives it, India. She's overly dramatic anyway. So that will work for me. I thought I heard somebody else though. But I'm here for that. Yeah, I'm here for that. Supposed to be on American Horror Story, but Joan Collins passed away a few years ago. Did she? Oh, see, y'all confusing me now. Wait a minute. What's your favorite cooking show? Such as I don't watch cooking shows on television. I don't watch them on television. I watch cooking stuff on YouTube. Hey, Black OK, what's up? Thank you for coming on. Let's see, Joan Collins. You know what? I'm gonna fuck y'all up because what y'all not gonna do is be up here burning bread on Joan Collins. Joan Collins is 84 years old. Who said Joan died? Because it ain't in here. That she died. I don't remember hearing about Joan cashing in her damn chips and leaving the casino. Joan ain't dead, child. Oh, y'all trying it. Y'all sleepy. Stop. Too funny. I would have been. That's a waste of my time. And it was priceless. Jackie calls her sister the writer died, but I didn't know about Joan. Okay. Now there we go. And Jackie was fierce, 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 fierce. As far as a writer, ooh. Miss Jackie used to get down, Annie. My mom used to read Jackie Collins books. I'm reading an article about YouTube. They say it's getting real. Oh, yeah, child. YouTube always got a lot going on. Congrats, little Scrappy and Bobby V. Oops. Oh, you better stop it. Better stop it. Okay, I'm caught up here. Y'all just killing off people for no reason. Pam Grier should be on AHS. Doing what, honey? Only if she gonna play a old dead blaxploitation whore. That would be good. A blaxploitation whore ghost. That would work. Yeah, that would work. She would play. She's gonna play somebody's grandmother. I would love a reunion with her and Diane Carroll. So they need to bring Patti LaBelle back up out of that dirt, baby. Yes, they do, honey. Yes, indeed. Because her daughter was a witch, so why couldn't she be? Bring her back up out of that dirt, honey. Ismael actually just did a super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. All right, you guys, we're at an hour and 15 minutes, and I am fading. So I am going to call it a night. I thank you all. I know it was very, very late. I am sleepy. I am. I'm going. I thank y'all for actually coming on. We got up to 153 people in here at 3 o'clock, almost 4 o'clock in the morning. So you guys are the best. You guys are the best. We was live. 4 o'clock in the damn morning. I am going to go lay down for like 2.5 hours and then get myself up and get myself dressed and get ready for the things that I have to do. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Look for videos. There's going to be a video tomorrow on the season finale of Beauty Bar. Also, my review for episode 3 of Drag Race. And I'm definitely going to be debuting a new look and my new stuff that I actually got from Karma's World and from Creator Assist on sometime tomorrow. So keep your eyes and ears peeled, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Well, James will see you, and at some point you'll see me Lawn too tomorrow. You'll see both of those whores tomorrow. It's going to be a full day of whores tomorrow. All right, you guys, I love you, and I will see you guys soon. Good night.